A feeling of abundance is very different from being a money magnet or having good health or a lot of wealth. No. Abundance is a feeling that you can't really buy and you can't really mentalize it. So it's not something that we practice and therefore I'm going to become abundant. Abundance is something that's very innate and it's already inside of us. We're able to access abundance when we harness that attitude of gratitude, which we already know about. But when you begin to smile, but there's no reason, but you're smiling, you wake up and you can't wait to start your day, you go to bed and you're so excited about what the next day is going to bring to you, or what you're going to share the next day. So it's like being in a state of constant love, not because you are being loved or you're being validated or somebody is accepting you, but that you are truly feeling very, very receptive, very, very open. And which is why a spiritual awakening is also a necessary part of this whole process of becoming a whole being, a whole person. And perhaps becoming isn't the correct word to describe the process, but it's being that, because we already are. So the process is about letting go of all of these things and waking up to every part of you and every aspect of you, which then allows you to see that your abundance has always been there. Now, the way that you perceive abundance when you are awake to all of you, and the way that somebody else might perceive it will vary. So let's call it the abundance continuum. Where are you on that? So there is an abundance that we feel that is so infinite. You do things not to meet an end, but you just do it. You share, you want to share in that. So you don't fall in love, you don't have a transactional relationship, you don't have a transaction between, well, if you do this to me, I'll do this to you. There's no give and take. And there is really no exchange either, because you are in a very pure place where it's a state of being. That's what happens, is that when everything wakes up, when you merge with that universal consciousness, you are just there. And this is why we say that you then really are living right now, because there's nothing to hold you back. There's no past to hold you back, and there's no future, because you're neither there nor here, but you are nor there, sorry, but you are here, very much here right now in the present. And so to inculcate that abundance mindset, you've got to wake up to a lot of parts of you, and to even understand what in you is striving for an abundance mindset. As we do our shedding and we letting go of all the paradigms that don't work for us, the abundance is there. It's just there, in everywhere, in every possible way of your life. Good health, wealth, and the biggest part of this abundance state of being is that you are unbreakable, you're unstoppable, because you feel so connected. And with that connection, there is an infinity that comes. It's something that is very intangible. It's something that you can't really put a finger on, but you feel very blessed. You feel a lot of gratitude. You feel a lot of compassion. So, and when compassion kicks in, there is no room for competition. There is no debate. There's a total acceptance of yourself as you are, and an acceptance of the other as they are. There is no need to try and mark, to try and get a piece of the action, or you don't have any of that coming into it, because you just are, and you just feel this absolute abandon in being this completely fearless state, which is your true abundance, when you've just stepped into this non-varying. So there's no variables in the state of being abundant, because in that you just are, regardless, irrespective of your life situation, you still are, because the way that you perceive abundance completely changes. Abundance to you no longer stands as a lot of money or a lot of wealth, a lot of contacts, or that's not abundance. Abundance is just this state of aliveness, this state of being fully present in the right now, totally aware of everything around you, the animals, the birds, the sounds, the nature, everything. Just being in that state of oneness is abundance. And it can happen. It has happened for so many. It can happen for everybody, as long as you are committed to knowing yourself and mastering yourself. A permanent state of abundance is possible. Give yourself the gift of yourself today. Let you take the priority in your life and nothing else. Not how many friends you have or how many people love you, because what is most important is where you are with yourself. That is most important. So master yourself and you'll have mastered the world.